Hi, Vickie Crystalline. So with my last video, I jumped on Facebook because I was posting it there, and I was wondering why I had kept saying the next 2 years. Well, Pluto will be direct for 2 years before it makes a little slight move. So for the next 2 years, it will be a complete breakdown and rebirthing of itself, of you, in the collective, everywhere. So I want to talk about the masculine and feminine. There was a message that I had brought forward about that if you connect into masculine energy, if you follow somebody who is of masculine energy, you will go down with the ship. And this is correct. The reason is you're off balance. You're off balance of your feminine energy. And masculine energy is sinking and feminine is rising, because when the feminine rises, it balances your whole system. Even in males that are waking up to themselves, those energies have to be balanced in yourself. With New Gaia, it's all a choice. So there has to be complete balance of your energy on the masculine and feminine. That's for all of us. And you have to reside with her to root in, to resonate with New Gaia. It is a personal choice if you're going to make the shift. It is a personal choice. So what they were showing me is that, say you're only following a man, and this is perfect, and he is just running from the masculine energy. Even if it's a woman and you're following her and she's running from a masculine energy, it will unbalance your energy every time. Every time it will unbalance you. In that unbalancing, though, it is a great time for you to recognize that you're unbalanced and to regain the balance in your system. What I have been shown is the wombs, our womb, a woman's womb, is energetically flowing now. There's no blockages. Those who are tapping in to your womb, letting go of all the traumas, the healing of all that, your womb is now igniting the shift in us. So you want to follow people that are going to ignite your womb. You want to follow people that are balanced in their masculine and feminine. So if you follow somebody and you notice that, wow, I feel really unbalanced in that, recognize that. Not a judgment, just recognize it, and then balance your system back out again. Ground in, breathe, and balance the feminine and masculine. The role of the masculine right now is for them to rise to the occasion of what I would say would be like a father energy. Like that loving, that nurturing, that safety, that kindness. There is no power struggle. If you're recognizing with somebody and they're power struggling over the masculine and feminine, and they don't even have to be talking about that, but you can notice that power struggle that's happening within them, recognize this. Because that power struggle, they are showing you where they're coming from. And it is only for you to recognize, not to judge. Realign, allow, and move forward. As our wombs are igniting, the feminine womb is igniting, what they showed me is it's igniting every woman. Every woman's womb is being ignited who is tuning into themselves. When they are tuning into themselves, there is so much balance that is happening on your interplane and then outside of your interplane. You instantly can walk up to somebody and you will balance those energies. So be very vigilant is the word that I'm getting right now about who you're interacting with. So pay attention to that is setting off a balance of your masculine and feminine. The woman's energy that's rising in our womb, the 1,044 women that are igniting the birth of New Gaia, because we will be completely rebirthed onto New Gaia. Even though we're both standing here right now on Old Gaia and New Gaia, once the separation takes place, the rebirth will happen. And then what they're showing me is on one dimension, those beings will disappear and be completely just on New Gaia. There won't be a balanced state of a denser and a lighter. If you're on New Gaia, you will be completely light and balanced in who you are. So, it is a time to recognize how your energy is fluctuating in your masculine and feminine. So, as the sinking ship of the masculine, that's perfect because that's breaking away and going down with no old Gaia. That is going to go through its full, complete cycle. And as we're rising in the feminine, it is bridging, that's so crazy saying that word and I see the rainbow bridge. It is bridging that gap right now to New Gaia. So when you are completely on New Gaia, you will be completely rebirthed and you will not know one or different worlds. You will just be, you're like, oh yeah. Now, there's a lot of beings, and even myself, that I went into last night about if I disappear from one world and I'm in another world, I don't want to miss my children or my grandchildren. And we won't have any of that, is what I was shown. We won't have any of that. There will be no separation of that. So, what I was shown is if you're completely on New Gaia and somebody stays on Old Gaia, you will know, it's a knowing in your being that they are allowing themselves to go on their own journey because eventually they will end up on New Gaia. This is not like Old Gaia and they're never getting to New Gaia. They can and they will. So, and some won't, and that's perfect. That's perfect. It's all perfect. So, as we're, and it's so funny because they're like telling me right now, on the children have already allowed themselves to be on two planes of existence. So, they might still be on the old Gaia and the new Gaia, but separate. They've already written it into their being of being on two levels of existence. And what my guides are showing, not all, but most children are already set up this way. So don't fear that you're not going to be with the people that you love, because you will. And if you're not, you know that they're doing their journey and they will join later. So there is no fear of any of this. No fear of any of this. What I'm bringing forward is really work with your womb, even in a man, with your womb energy, the feminine aspect of yourself. It is rising up in you and in men. It is rising up to make the shift. Once the 1,044 women birth this, and I do not know when, it will collectively come together and it will just happen. And it's so crazy because it's just like I feel it already happening on some aspects. So as you are being more conscious in your energy state of your being, balance both those energies, the masculine and feminine. Now, if you're left-handed, because the feminine rises, the feminine on a woman is the right side. Unless you're left-handed, then it's on the left side. The masculine, a man, his energy, the masculine is on the feminine is on the feminine is on the right side, and the masculine is on the left side. Unless you're left-handed, then it's opposite. So really recognize those energies in your own being, and know that there is going to be women and men on New Gaia. It's just that the women that are incarnated right now, that are to birth the whole collective into the new reality of New Gaia, we are the only ones doing this part. The man, say you're with a woman, or you're with a woman like me that's going to completely birth in New Gaia. It's like the man is going to hold where the woman is going through the doubt and the pain, and I don't know why I said pain, but the restrictions, because it's like you can't hold on to the both realities. So there's going to be a steadiness that the masculine is going to hold for you to move you forward. So there is not one is overpowering the other. That is not what is happening here. Women will not overpower men. Men will not overpower women. That is not in New Gaia. It is a balanced state of both energy. That's why the masculine is a sinking ship, because men have always, for way too long, have been taken the power from women, and you see our world, and that is sinking. So be very vigilant of your energy of your masculine and feminine. Be very aware of that. And don't judge yourself when you find yourself more in that drive state of that masculine energy. You are learning here. We are all learning here. Ice and love. We got this. We completely got this. May you all be blessed.